One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles offense will take the field first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Wink, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
To the air, it's Castellanos. On the run, still looking. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be.
And he's got it inside the 35. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires to the big fella. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense is wide open. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Quarterback moving. Finds some fresh air. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Miller with the ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That's caught. It's Bernard. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off the boot, looking for his man. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 72 yards, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open spaces. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Castellanos. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He might want another play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
It's a turnover on that.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. And the defense drags him down.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Offense in a bunch formation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Simpson. Finds his tight end. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. New set of downs after the completion. The give is to Miller. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Noles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Oh, a lot of space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown time.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Buys a little time with his feet. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And the Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. With jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Is incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Despite coming up short on the previous 2 4th down attempts, this offense will try it here again. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going back.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Seminoles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Splits the uprights. Good. Let's not say they cut into the left side of that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punt it away on 4th down. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto...